Alright guys, it's Tesla Tim, and in this video we're actually going to take Megatron to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Actually Butler, PA to be exact. It's the first time we've ever been out there with Megatron. My daughter lives out there. So if you take a peek, we're packing her full of stuff for my daughter. And we're taking her a microwave stand that we had here and all that stuff. So I'll flip the camera around so you guys can see what's inside. Alright, so we got the Falcon Wing door open. And hey, one thing, if you guys ever need to open a wing further, you just hold this button down here. It'll actually make a beepy noise and go further up. Alright, so here's the back, kind of full of stuff. Again, the microwave stand, our clothes, and some other items we're taking to our daughter. So you can pack quite a bit back here. We're not leaving for a couple hours though. We're going to be taking, my daughter is on the, what is it called? Like student government or whatever, and they want to, I guess their class actually voted to have a vehicle to drive the king and queen around, or the baron and baroness, whatever. And I was like, oh, let's drive them around in the Model X with the wings open, you know. The only thing that would be annoying would be that the actual it would be beeping while we were driving, but they could be in the back. She's like, no, Dad. So what they chose to do is this. We have a Jeep Wrangler, so we took the back off and the doors off, but it's kind of been, if you kind of look up there, it's been really, really cloudy. So I got a spot in the garage for it just in case it rains, next to Phoenix. So I'll chronicle our drive to Pittsburgh as we get on the road. You can see that one of the wings is kind of like limp. That's because the tree's in its way, so we'll see you when we're on the road. Right, so that's actually my daughter's float right there. And we're gonna be actually driving our Jeep in the parade. That's kind of cute. I think their theme is like under the sea or something like that. It is. And they got like tons of like floats and stuff kind of all over the place here.
The class of 2020. Hi!
Yeah, class of 2020. It seems such a far away, but it's actually
3 years.
in 3 years. All right, guys. So we're on our way to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, or Butler, PA, and we don't normally get McDonald's, but we were at a rush, so stopped at McDonald's, got myself a double cheeseburger meal, and I'm able to eat it no problem because I have AutoPilot running, and the car is kind of making a little bit of a turn here now, but. So it's kind of a neat situation where you still monitor yourself driving, but you can actually eat and not have to worry about having both hands on the wheel while you're eating. So you still have to pay attention though. All right, we'll see you in a little bit. Peace. Hey guys, Tesla Tim here, and my wife and I are actually supercharging in Erie, PA, and then our final destination is going to be Butler, Pennsylvania, which is like another 83 miles or so. We're actually charging our battery pretty full, and just because when we get to Butler, there's no chargers there, and we want to kind of play around for the next couple days and then come back home. So while we're waiting to charge here, and we're almost done charging, I got a couple questions for Katrina about Teslas. So the first question is two-sided. It's a two-sided question actually. What do you like about traveling and charging in a Tesla on long-distance trips? So we've traveled to Arizona and back, Florida and back, Pennsylvania and back. What do you like about traveling in a Tesla, and what don't you like about traveling in a Tesla?
I like the fact that we don't have to pay 1 penny for gas, and we get to nap when we charge, which is refreshing because then I don't have to worry about you falling asleep. But then again, I don't like the fact that you have to take longer to charge than if you just had to pump gas. So it's like a double-edged sword, I guess, if you want to call it. I don't know. It's all right.
So basically, you love not having to pump gas. You can take a nap, so it makes you stop more often. But you hate that on the other side of the coin,
it takes a little longer. And you spend more money because you do tend to get out and shop when you do charge if there's stores.
Yeah, you eat a bunch and you do shop a bunch. We had an experience with really, I have one of my videos, you guys could probably see the Florida video. We were driving from Buffalo to Florida, and our first stop normally is Savannah, Georgia, which is around a 14-hour ride in a gasoline-powered car, an ICE car. Well, I underestimated the amount of time it would take us, and it literally took us 24 hours because of shopping and because of charging and all the other good stuff that we did from stopping and stuff with everybody. It took 24 hours, and that made everybody get mad at me because everybody was cranky. But I really personally, I like driving the Tesla just because of the fact that it's battery powered, it's super fast. I love the AutoPilot. She's not a big fan when we travel on long distance trips. When it's her turn to drive, she loves the power. She loves feeling the car and driving it, and I love that too. But I think it keeps me more awake when I can actually use AutoPilot. Like basically, we're on the 90 from Buffalo to here, and I would say 90% of the time I had an AutoPilot, and we had good conversations and listened to the radio while we were driving down. It's pretty awesome that way. So that is my little questionnaire time with Katrina, and our next stop is going to be Butler, Pennsylvania. We'll see you there. You can kind of see what's going on here. Erie, PA Supercharger. Oops. And click on that again. Oops. I clicked on the wrong thing. There we go. So we have more than enough battery to go right now. We only need 80 miles. But I kind of want to have extra battery while we're down there to tool around. So you kind of see that we're charging right now at 184 miles an hour. We've added 107 miles while we were here. And it looks like we're charging around 32 kilowatts. Plus or minus there. So that's kind of neat. 25 miles to fully charged. So let's go ahead and look at our map. I'll go full screen. So let's go ahead and navigate to where we're going. About an hour and 30 minutes. Not bad. And then if you click on this up here, it'll make it so it'll give you point to point. Pretty awesome. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and unplug. Alright, so we made it to Pennsylvania finally. It's actually the next morning, so, and Megatron's just kind of sitting right there at my daughter's apartment, and we're gonna kind of tool around the next couple days in the Pittsburgh area and have some fun. Maybe fly the drone. There's tons of open space back here for us to fly the drone around. And there's my in-laws truck right there, the Beast. Have a neat little area. Alright, we'll see ya. So we made it to the Cranberry Supercharger, and this is kind of like we got up and the girls are back at my daughter's apartment, and me and my father-in-law just came and decided to charge up the vehicle. So I left their house with about 40 miles of range, and we got 13, and we're gonna fill her up while we go to Starbucks here. But it's kind of scary when you get down that low. I mean, you don't lose any power, the car still drives the same, but getting down to like 13 or 10 miles of range, you're crossing your fingers hoping that superchargers are fully functional, you know. So it's right now ramping up the charging capacity, hoping to get at least 200 to 220 miles of range an hour would be nice We'll see what happens. These are older superchargers. You can tell because they're kind of like square. And at Cranberry they have looks like 8 stalls, one kind of by itself here, and then the other ones are separate. Here's Megatron charging. There's my father-in-law. We're gonna go get some coffee. So just got done at Starbucks and we come across this Model S, and you guys make the judgment call on what kind of color that is. It looks like a goldish yellow orange-ish. What do you guys think about that, huh? I don't think there's anybody in it.
It's definitely a different color all on its own.
Definitely not Tesla standard, that's for sure. It looks kind of like it's like a gold. Wonder if they're from the area. Oh, it's 100D. Oh, they're from Jersey too.
Really?
Yeah. It's 100D, so it's not a P100D. That would be the performance, but. So this is a gold. I'll call it gold. What do you think?
I think it's gold.
Yeah, this is a gold Tesla. Hopefully he doesn't mind us filming his car or her. First gold Tesla I've ever seen. Alright guys, so we're at the end of our little mini vacation that we went to PA to see my daughter, and so kind of want to show you what's going on. We're on our way back through. We had lunch, we did a little shopping, now we're driving back. So we have about 119 miles of range left in our car right now, our Model X, and we're gonna head on over to Erie, PA, and that's our first stop to charge, and then from there we can go get right home, no problem. So here's a little peek. Okay, so it's actually calculating our trip. You can see we're right here, and it's gonna have us go to Erie first in a second. There it goes. And wants us to do about 25 minutes of charging. We'll see if we even stay that long, and then from there we're gonna head back on the 90 back home. So let's do this. Alright, so we made it to Erie PA Supercharger. Been here a bunch of times. And we got about an hour and a half of driving left. Our battery is at 39 miles. Let's go ahead and plug in. Alright, so we're charging at 48 amps, 94 kilowatts, and 294 miles an hour. We've already gained 17 miles. So we're gonna let this baby charge for a bit, and we're actually going to take a quick nap, which doesn't happen that often, But we're a little tired today, so we're just gonna take a quick nap while we charge. That's probably something you guys would do too once you get your Teslas as well, especially on long distance traveling trips. Usually a quick nap usually helps you get revived so you can continue your trip. Alrighty. Alright guys, we made it back from Pennsylvania, and now we're going to actually bring Megatron back into the garage and get him charged. It was a really good trip. I didn't really film too much while we were out and about, but if you like the video, give us a thumbs up. If you like our content, subscribe to our channel. And as always, you can support us, patreon.com/TeslaTim. I'm gonna go ahead and put this car back in the garage so it can charge. Peace.